Hi, my name is Rohan, and I'm a rising sophomore at the Harker School. So this is my second year at BlueStamp, as Chris said, and last year I built a hand gesture controlled robot which took input from my flex sensors and checked whether any of my fingers were flexed or not flexed. And depending on which fingers were flexed, my robot would move forwards, backwards, left, and right. This year I've built a color tracking robot which moves and tracks and follows objects of a certain color. So the reason I chose this project is because this year I joined the robotics team at my school, and I saw a lot of kids in the software subdivision working on computer vision projects, and I thought that was very interesting. So for my project, I'm using computer vision to follow and track objects of a certain color. So now I'll give you a demo. So as you can see, if I show the brown side of the cardboard to the camera, it won't do anything. But as soon as I show the red side, it will start to track it. Yeah, so the way it works is my code will find the biggest red blob in the frame, and it will enclose it with the smallest possible circle. And then all of the further analysis happens with that circle that's drawn. So first it will check where the center of that circle is, and if it's on the left or right side, it will turn in order to get it back in the center. And then it will look at the radius of the circle that's drawn. So if the radius is too small, that means that the object is too far away, meaning that the robot will move forwards. And in the other scenario where the radius is too large, the robot will move backwards in order to get to a good medium area. So my greatest challenge with this project was getting my Raspberry Pi, which is a microcontroller or a mini computer, which is what I use to take input from my camera and then output through the motors to connect with my computer. And what I found out was with my wireless connection over Wi-Fi, I had a lot of issues. So as soon as I moved closer to the router, it made my issues go away. But then I also found out that if it wasn't completely necessary to use a wireless connection, I could just use Ethernet, which was a much more reliable connection. So looking back on these 6 weeks, when I entered for my second year of BlueStamp, I was really interested in mechanical engineering. And I've realized that now, after these 6 weeks, I'm also really interested in the software aspect. And so I know, looking forward, I'm going to be doing a lot more projects related to either software engineering or combining the two like this project was. So thank you for listening, and now we're open for any questions.
How frequently do you try to find the red rectangle?
So every frame that comes in from the camera, it will check to if there's any red objects in the camera.
What if there are two red objects?
So it finds the biggest red object in the frame, so it would just make a circle around the biggest object. So if there's a small object here, but this object is bigger, it will track that.
What if there are two of the same size red objects?
I'm not sure. I haven't tested that.
3 more days.
What was the Wi-Fi for?
So the Wi-Fi was in order to. I didn't want to use a monitor to program the Python scripts on my Raspberry Pi, so in order to do that without a monitor, I was able to wirelessly program it from my computer.
Are you planning to add any other color and different functions? Different color, different actions by your robot?
Yeah, I could do that, but one modification that I chose to do, which is working, but I didn't have time to show it in the presentation, is a wireless surveillance robot. So I can control it from my computer, and it will have a live video stream to my computer, so I can use the camera on the robot in order to see what's going on from my computer.